Hey guys, welcome back to Motor T Scale Models. This is John. I want to bring you up to date on the next kit on the bench is going to be the 1960 Cheverolet Fleetside. This is an AMT kit. It is a round 2 production. Looks like it's going to be a pretty cool kit. Some nice decals. I do have a little bit of customization I want to do to this kit. Not sure if I'll build the go-kart. It looks pretty cool. I might build the go-kart. But anyway, haven't really seen what's in this kit yet. So let's open her up and take a look. So as some of you may have remembered from a previous video, I recently had eye surgery. So I'm back to where I can see again, so which is a good thing. And let's see what we have inside the box. Okay, so first off, we have our chrome, which looks pretty cool. It's got some real nice custom hubcaps, or the stock hubcaps, I should say, and then several. This must be for the go-kart here. That's pretty cool. Some good chrome stuff in the go-kart. Got our glass, red lens. We've got our white wall tires, whether they be wide white walls or narrow. Okay, so let's take a look at the body. Again, this AMT kit, I've heard a lot of horror stories on AMT, but I'm beginning to kind of see there's quite a few kits out there that tend to look pretty good. So I don't see there's some right there. There are some flashing on this kit, but it's not bad. The panel lines look really good. It's got nice wood grain in the bed of the truck. The cab, not sure what the holes up there are going to be for. I have to take a look and see. Some flashing here on the back. Real nice raised Chevrolet emblem there. I like that. Yeah, we got some flashing up here. So there'll be some cleanup we have to do, but other than that, pretty much not a whole lot. I mean, I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse, to be honest. So let's see here. Alrighty. So here's go-kart parts. We have the interior door panels. They look really nice. Good raised detail so that you can kind of highlight some of that stuff. I like that. Alright. We have manifolds. We have the bench bottom and top seat. We have our exhaust system. Not a whole lot to it. And let's see what else we have in here. Now I hear some people talk about unboxing is kind of a boring thing to do, but you know, you gotta take a look and see what all's in the box. And you know, as people want to buy these kits, it's nice to kind of get an idea of what all's inside the box before they buy them. Floor pan. The interior floor pan looks pretty cool. Not a lot to it, but let's see. We got steering columns, like I said, under radiator hose. This goes right under the hood on top of the fenders. I'm not sure what that is. It probably goes. I'm gonna take a look and see. We have our lower frame assembly. Nice detail to it. Ooh, steering wheel on one sprue tree. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got our rear tailgate, your headlight, front clip assembly, rear tailgate, sides, there's your tail lights. We have our wheel backings, maybe some front springs. Alright, so that explains that. That's what goes on top up there. So you have your hood assembly, or it's just another piece of the hood. I like that. That way you could paint it a different color if you wanted to. You have your hoods, your hood hinges. It's like it might be some type of tie rod assembly, your axles, spare tire. So I'm probably going to go with that. Your front clip, sway bars, and then motor, dash, things like that. We also have our decal sheet. Let's take a look at the decal sheet and see what all's in it. So not sure if I'll go with decals or not. It's a pretty cool little decal sheet. You could use these for other kits if you wanted to. Daddy-O, some nice license plates. You got your dash panel right there, instrument panel. That's pretty cool. Wrenches, footprints. That's pretty cool. I like that. So looks like there might be some nice decals that we could use. So, and then we have, let's put this stuff back in here. So here's the decal sheet, or I'm sorry, here's the instruction sheet for the go-kart. Gives you a little thing that you can put in the bed of the truck. Like I said, I don't know, I may do the go-kart, may not. I'm going to have to think that one over. So you have your decal sheet here. And the decal sheet gives you some pretty important information. Here's the recommended color schemes that you have, and as you can see, it's really nice pictures with some really good detail to them. And again, what I'll do is I'll start figuring out what my color scheme is going to be, and then I'll go in here and I'll write down what colors I want to paint, so that when I'm putting this thing together, it's right here on the instruction sheet, so I'll know what I'm looking for. So whether I go with a two-tone exterior or not, I don't know. But real nice layout on the instruction sheet. So anyway, so try to figure out what direction I want to go on this. So go from there. Some of you guys have been watching my videos. I know there's some people that's kind of, I asked for feedback and input, and thankfully some people have come in and given me some feedback. And one of the things is that either my video has too small a frame to it, or they can't hear me through the video. So what I'm doing is I have recently acquired a new video system. So this video is going to be the first one on that new video system. So hopefully this will be a little bit better. You guys should be able to hear me a little bit better. Hopefully the video quality will be better, and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, let's get started. I'll be back shortly. Alrighty. So this particular kit has a inline 6. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this to fit together real quick. I debated on whether I wanted to do the inline 6 or go with a bigger motor, try to maybe mod this kit, but I figure what the heck, let me do the inline and see where it goes from there. I've not done a 6-cylinder before, so we'll see how that goes. So the fan goes on the fan belt. And then we are going to put the oil pan on. Let that kind of set up, and then we'll go with the valve cover. We'll put this valve cover on the right way. No one reaches all the way to the back of the motor to put oil in. Alrighty. And then we'll put the water pump assembly on. And we will get ready for some paint. We'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so we have all of the engine parts painted up to a certain point. Went with the, except for light blue, but we ended up doing a little different color. So anyway, on the exhaust manifold, it called for steel, but I decided to go with a burnt iron, make it look like this vehicle's been used a little bit. We have the pulley system all set up, and I think what we're going to do is we are going to maybe paint the transmission a steel color, although it calls for it to be a light blue, but I think a steel color wouldn't be out of the question here. So I think what we're going to do at this point, we'll just grab us a little paintbrush, and let's just get this thing painted. See if I can move this around so that you can see. Anyway, so I think what I'll do is I'll finish painting this up, and then we will see you guys in a few. Alrighty guys, let's see what we can do about putting this motor together. I've got it all painted up, so let's see what we can do here to get this done. Alright, let's go with the smaller parts here. We'll go with the fuel pump, which will go right here. And I think we'll do the starter. that starter on. Let's see. I'm missing. Oops. Missing a hose here. Let's get this hose on. And I'll go back in as soon as I get done and touch up some of the areas that I need to touch up. This goes right there, right next to the fuel pump. And I believe this is a crankcase exhaust line. It goes down like that. And then we have the coil. And the coil is going to go let's see, where does the coil go? I'm not sure if the coil's going to go up on the block. So we'll put this little glue right here. And we'll drop the coil. Alright, so I got the coil on. Not looking too bad. I also have a spot for the plug wires, which I will plumb, and I will run the plug wires. Alright guys, give me a few minutes and we'll see where we're at. Alrighty guys, so here is the finished product on the inline 6 for the Chevy truck. And I think it turned out pretty good. Anyway, so I got it plumbed with wiring, and we'll see what's next. Alright guys, stand by. Alright guys, so I've got a rolling chassis now. It's just painted black. I've got wheels on there. I'm not using the stock wheels. I went with a different style of wheels. Just a hair wider in the back, nothing too aggressive, but I really like the way this thing sets. I like the way this body kind of goes on there, really nice. Still haven't got it painted, but yet I'll work on that. But I think it sets really nice. We'll work on getting a paint laid down on it. But I've got a few other things I need to work on. I need to cut out a few things here on the interior, right up in here, cut these out, see how the motor fits in there, and kind of go from there. So, but it's starting to look really good. I really think that this actual kit is going to look really, really nice. And we'll go from there. We'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so we're ready to do some decals to the interior. So let's see what we got going here. Alrighty. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's see what else that we can do here. So these are Chevrolet emblems that should go along the side of the truck. Alrighty, so we got that on there, and I will get that to settle on there a little bit better. Alrighty guys, I'm going to do a couple more decals and we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the finished product for the dash. I got to do the, still got to do the pedals. Here's how the tailgate turned out, which I think turned out pretty good, not bad at all. And then obviously the side decals. And I have the, you can see it or not, the Chevrolet emblem for the front. So we're going to continue working on this. I'm going to do a little bit more detailing and we'll be back shortly. Alrighty, so let's see if we can get the interior pan put together real quick. So kind of got everything painted up. I think it looks pretty good. Make sure everything goes in there together. Raise this up just a hair. There we go. Alrighty. A little bit of quick contact cement. Alright. Just give that a little bit of time to... Anyway, we'll give that a little bit of time to dry, and then we will come back to this in a few minutes. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so we have here the finished interior, and I think it turned out pretty good. So, anyway, we're getting ready to finish this thing up. Some really nice detailing on the tailgate, the cab. The paint job turned out really, really nice. The hood turned out really nice. So we will continue on. Now, let's take a look at the underside of the frame. Looks really, really well. The motor will set in there really nice. Exhaust matches up pretty well. I figured out though that you're gonna have to put that motor in after you've put the body on, because it just doesn't want to sit down in there. It'd be hard to get it on with the motor in there. It'd be hard to get the front end assembly on, so I'll put that on later. Got my chains for the tailgate painted and ready to go. So we will be back in a minute or two. Alrighty, so I'm at the finished product, and this is my 1960 Fleetside Cheverolet pickup truck, and I think it turned out really good. Didn't have hardly any fitment issues at all. The paint didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted, but I was kind of looking for a more of a weathered, without it actually doing any weathering, but it's like faded green paint. I used let's see if I can find it. I used Vallejo Model Air, and this is the olive green, and then went with the white top. Kept the regular wheels, the regular rims, but decided to go with different tires. The ones in the back are just a little bit wider, and I'm happy with it. So let's take a look under the hood. So it's got a straight 6. I went ahead and wired it. Sorry, my dog's barking. Went ahead and wired it. I've still got to add the heater hose. I haven't quite finished that yet, but went with a white interior just for the seats, and there on the dash, then green everywhere else. So like I said, I really feel like this turned out really, really nice. It was a very fast kit to put together. It didn't take hardly any time at all. The one thing I did not do is I didn't paint the bottom of the interior bucket, or whatever you want to call it, but that's okay. It's going to go on a shelf, and it's not going to go in for any type of major inspections. But just one of the things that I forgot, doing this after eye surgery, was kind of wanting to just make sure I could still jump back in there and get it done. I have the license plate holders that I'll add to this, and add the license plates to. The bed didn't turn out super bad. I'm fairly okay with it. I mean, I could really need to practice more on that, but short of that, I think the bed lines lined up real well. This little kit was really fun to work on. So Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. If you are new to my channel, thank you for coming and checking us out. If you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, obviously, and hit the notification so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Let me know what you think. If you have been to my channel, thank you for coming back and checking it out. Let me know what you think about the video format. Like I said, I'm using a new video format, so let me know what you think about it, and we'll see you guys on the next build. Keep building good models out there, guys.